All right, guys, let's set up our Pilates V Stance. Pull your shoulders up, back and down, as always. So, standing here, I want you to feel like everything is drawing upwards. All right, come to stillness with those shoulders. So it's kind of like you're trying to pull your inner thigh muscles up and your IT band up and your hamstrings up. So you want everything lifted. So you have to automatically feel your arches turn on. So nice, hard, engaged legs. Same thing here. We want to feel lifted out of our pelvis. Long waist here. And then of course, shoulders relaxed away from ears. All right, let's take some deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Feel that belly button draw in and pelvic floor up. 4 more like that. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, full expansive. It's like you have a hula hoop around you. You want to hit your belly on all sides. Or hit the hula hoop. One last time, guys. Beautiful. Inhale, super tall. And then exhale. All right, keep that engagement, but separate your heels. Inhale, and then exhale, rolling down the center. Big bend in your knees, super bendy. Shake your head yes and no. And then rolling up, stacking. Make sure you're still keeping that upward motion. Let's go to the side. So rotate your chest towards your left knee and then roll down. So you should feel the opening on your right side body. Shake your head yes and no, and then rolling up. We're back to center and then to your right. Toes are still going forward. And roll it back up. One more time in the center. Inhale, shoulder blades draw together. And exhale. Hands on your shins, flat back. Turn sideways. So feel the opposition. Your hip bone's going back, your belly draws up, your shoulder blades draw together, the crown of your head away from your booty. And then coming down. Flat back again. Let's bring our hands on our hips. We're gonna go 3 hinges. So hinging back up, use your core, and then back down. Like a hinge in a door. Inhale. Back down. Fire up those back muscles. And then down. Let's hold here. And then coming back up. Beautiful. All right, keep your legs where they are. Let's inhale, lift your arms up and turn those palms. So still feeling that lifting action. As you lift your arms up, your shoulder blades draw down your back. 2 more. Warming up the shoulder girdle. Last time. Right, draw those big toes together. Ankles are slightly apart. Inhale that right arm up. Left arm crosses across. And back up to center. Let's go to the other side. And back up to center. So as you're coming over, I want you to think, in this case, I'm not so crunchy here. I'm still feeling lifted on that side body. 2 more. As we always say, up and then over. Chest is still forward. 1 more each side. Cool dance move. And then back to center. Beautiful. Arms come down. Bring your feet, hips distance. Let's do a couple of squats, super slow. Inhale and then exhale. Warming up your legs. We're gonna do some balance. Just 3 more. 2, feel your booty working. Watch that alignment. Knee goes right over the 2nd and 3rd toe. Last time, let's hold it. A little bounces, super slow. You can make it faster if you want. Feel your quads turning on, your butt. Give it a good slap. 3 more. Make sure your belly's not going out and your pelvic floor's not going down. Drawing everything up. 1 more breath. And then coming back up to center. All right, come on back to your mat if you want. I love genie arms. We're ready. You're gonna squat down. All right, so check out your alignment, active arches, lift those heels, and then lower your heels. Lift your heels and lower your heels. 3 more. Shoulder blades drawing together, connecting them to your back ribs. 1 more. Hold here, and let's straighten all the way up, 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 up. Drop your heels. All right, a little faster. Squat. And lift heels, and straighten up, and then down. Squat, lift your heels, straighten, and down. 2 more. Squat, lift, up, and down. Last one. Let's reverse it. Up, and squat. We're gonna go back up. Haha, tricked ya. And then back down. So my heels are staying lifted. Just 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Hold, drop your heels, and then down. Okay, that's enough. Shake it out. We're gonna come down to our mat. To our backs. Ta-da. My core is very sore. I don't know about you guys. All right, hands behind your head. Bring your legs together, so big toes are touching. Try and recreate that activeness even though we're on our back. All right, let's do a couple of pelvic rocks. Imprinting and then heavy tempo. Imprinting and heavy tempo. 1 more. Keep it heavy and then slight imprint, engaging, curling up. And then back down. So you cannot come all the way down. So I want you to work in that middle zone. So if you can, your head doesn't touch the ground. 2 more. And then 1 more. Let's stay up here. I want you to bring one leg into tabletop. And then the other. So staying super light on those toes. So watch the precision. So your knee comes right to hip. Right to hip, not this far, or you will have a hard time keeping that neutral pelvis. 2 more each side. Lower your head if you need. 1 more. And last one. Hold up here, drop your heels, little pulses. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Beautiful. Okay, now I want you to roll to your side and come up on your elbow. We're going straight away into some shoulder stability work. So your bottom leg is bent and your elbow, your right elbow is coming down. All right, so extend that left leg long. So your elbow is in line with your shoulder, and your shoulder is in line with your hips, which is in line with your ankle. All right, so walk your elbow out a little bit farther away from you. All right, so I want you to dip down, and with control, push back up. So you're dipping down, and then pushing back up. And I just want you to pay attention to the muscles that are working. So it's like under your armpits and your shoulder blades, making sure that they're flat on your back. So they're drawing slightly together. So they're always kind of coming back and then down. 2 more. 1 more. Okay, stay lifted. Bring your elbow in a little bit more. You can. Keeping this leg position. And now we're going to stay stabilized. So you're not all the way down, you're all the way up. You're going to keep it. So you're working to keep that shoulder engaged. All right, we're going to lift our hips. So we're going to lift up, you're on your knee, and then coming down. So play with the distance of your leg and your knee away from you. A couple more times. It's like you have a string here, it's pulling you up. 1 more. Down. Good. Alrighty. I'm gonna add on. So I want you to lift up. We're gonna hold here. So we're gonna lift, flex this top foot, and then you're gonna lift it. You're gonna lower it, and then you're gonna come down. You're gonna lift up, lift that leg, lower that leg, and come down. Keep going. So your obliques are working, your shoulders are still drawing down and back. 2 more. And 1 more. Let's hold it here. Very nice side plank. Nice long line from the crown of my head all the way down to my heels. You want your hand behind your head. 3, 2, 1. Coming down. Beautiful. Coming over to your other side. So we're in the shoulder stabilization first. So bent bottom leg, straight top leg. Walk that elbow out a little bit further away from your under your shoulder. Alrighty, we're gonna come down and then coming back up. So watch your shoulder that it's not rolling forward. I still want you to keep it back. Again, like you're trying to bring your arm bone to the back of your ribs. Lift, but obviously this is all working to lift you as well. Couple more. So for me, my left shoulder is way harder to do this. You can see I'm rounding forward a little bit more because I have weaker stability muscles in the back. Last one, we're gonna hold it. Keep this up. You can move this elbow in a little bit more if you need. We're gonna do our hip lifts. So you can use your top leg to help you out. We're gonna lift up and then down. And lift and down. So your chest is like headlights. Drawing forward, hip bones as well. Using your side body to lift, but this is staying nice and engaged. Keep drawing that left shoulder blade back. 2 more. This time. All right, you know where we're going. Readjust if you need to. You're gonna lift up. You're gonna lift this top leg. You're gonna lower that down and down. Lift. And then down. So watch. It's kind of like you're also trying to draw these ribs forward because they tend to want to go backwards or come out of alignment. 4 more. Really reach through that heel. 3 more. I'm going to do that hold at the end. 2 more. It's ready. Last one. Let's hold it. Reach to the heel, toes to your nose. You do something with your arms. You want a little more reach and height. And coming down. Nice job. Come to your back, guys. Extend your legs. All right, remember that shoulder stability. Shoulders up, back and down. All right, let's bend our legs, actually. We're going to bend. We're going to do our roll up. So make sure you're kind of like 3/4. So not your feet all the way in, but kind of towards the end of your mat. You're going to inhale, stabilize those shoulders, and curl your chin to your chest. Maybe you come here. Maybe you come all the way up. And then find those tall sits bones. And then roll it down. So try and work evenly from side to side. Roll ups a different way. Inhale. Keep the shoulders stabilized. Don't let those ribs flare open. All the way up. Find that wall. No roundness in the lower back. Then tip that tailbone and come down. 2 more. And that's 1. Up. Now we're up. Extend your legs out long. All right, bend your knees if you need to sit up tall. Spine stretch forward. I love this one. Inhale. And exhale, draw that belly back. Reach the front of your head. And then stack all the way up. Keep going like that. Turn on my air a little bit more. 3 more spine stretch forward. To make sure those heels are digging down, whether your legs are straight or not. 2 more. Maybe you reach a little bit further each time. Last time. Way up, arms down. All right, bring your feet so they're a little bit closer, so about hips distance, like train tracks. Let's do some rowing. All right, we're gonna flip your palms. You're gonna roll down, sending those fingertips to your toes, turning those palms down and lift all the way up. Circle down around to cactus and then come down. Rolling forward, flip those palms, lift your arms, palms are forward, bend all the way down, and again. So this is a reformer exercise if you've done this before. 2 more. So we pretend like we have straps in our hands and we're pushing resistance by moving the carriage. Last time. Up. Cactus arms, and then all the way down and shake it out. Beautiful. Alrighty, one more thing, are seated, but let's draw our legs together now. Remember, you can always bend. Reach those arms out, stabilize those shoulders, as we're working on today. With a flat back, I want you to hinge. Now I want you to look at your left fingertips and trace them all out to the side. You're gonna reach, and then back to center. Let's do the other side, right fingertips, reach, and then back to center. Let's come up, lift your arms, use those back extension muscles, and then coming down. Same thing, hinging back, stabilize. Float that left arm up to center, active through those fingertips. Floating up, so easy, twice more. Hinge, those obliques turning on, yes, feels so good. This is how we sit up straight on our motorbike. Last time, stabilize those shoulders, just like we're on our side. Float, let's hold here. Reach those fingertips, try not to collapse, stay lifted. Strong legs, on the other side. And stay lifted, squeeze those inner thighs together, feel that lifting action. And then back to center. One more, up, 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 and down. Really good. Okay, we're gonna come to our back. Sorry, elbows, that's what I meant. So we're practicing our shoulder stabilization. So spread those fingers nice and wide. So just like we were on our side, think your shoulders are rolling back and then lift, but not letting those ribs pooch out, knit everything together. Alrighty, flip those toes to the sky. Sorry, toes up. One leg in and left leg long. And switch. So we're doing our single leg stretch on our elbows. So we're incorporating the shoulder stabilization in a different way. Make sure you're pointing your toes. Quads are working, hams, everything. A couple more. And then back to center, bend both knees, plant your feet for a second. This is difficult, try and stick with it, but not holding your shoulders. You can always do this on your back. Okay, hover those toes again. Okay, we're gonna straighten your legs out. So it's like that double leg stretch for just the leg part. Sending them out and then back. Knees are pressing and glued. Feel like you're trying to bring your knees up towards your butt. The backs of them too. 2 more. Check your shoulders. Are they collapsed? Last side. And back down. I'll give you a little break. On your back, knees to chest, rolling. Well, I'm sweating. What about you guys? All right, we're gonna come back. So take a little roll up. And come back to that same position. We'll lift that chest up, sternum lifts, connect the belly. Send those legs up. We're gonna do our scissors. Right leg down, bring it up, and left leg down. So I'm still on an angle, right? I've got pretty tight hamstrings, and I can't bring my legs all the way up straight, especially when my back is up. Twice more. Make sure you're looking at your knees and they're not angled out. One more. And float down all the way to your back. Side to side. Okay, knees to chest. We're gonna do roll like a ball and then into open leg rocker. No rest. So rock up, come to the top of your mat. All right, find your ball shape. Inhale back and exhale up. Try and keep hitting each little vertebrae. 2 more like the ball. Woo, 1 more. Hover, change this. Open leg rocker right away. Inhale back and exhale up. Try and hit the same spot on your mat the entire time. And try and take up the momentum. Twice more, you can be straight legs. Of course, stabilize your shoulders. Last one. Hold here. Draw those legs together and drop those toes down. Sit up tall. Bring your legs, open them open like a book. Relax those knees down. And grab your ankles. Breathing. Alrighty, draw those knees together. Let's come down to your belly. I'm gonna do some helicopter arms. But first, let's do some baby swans. So roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Now we're stabilizing here. Press the tops of your legs. And down. And coming up, lift, and then down. Just 3 more. Shoulders drawing together. Twice more. Make sure you're engaging your core, the front of your belly, to lift you up. 1 more. And coming down. Okay, extend your right arm up. And your left arm back. That's enough. All right. So hover your arms, hover your forehead. Your legs are staying grounded. You're going to lift up a little bit higher. You're going to rotate. And then you're going the other way. So you're staying lifted. Your palms are staying facing down the entire time. Reach through the crown of your head. Active fingertips. Get some shoulder mobility. 2 more. Keep reaching, maybe lift a little higher. 1 more. And then bend your elbows and then come down to the cheek. Back to center. If you can, I want you to have both arms in front, up the top. All right, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. So you're having lots of space in your armpits. Float those legs up. Float your forehead, float your arms. We're in Superman position. And now we're going to start to swim. Movement comes from the hips and the shoulders, not the elbows or the knees. Keep reaching through those toes. 3. Elbows can be slightly bent. And 2. And 1. And everything down. Push back to a rest position. Almost there, guys. All right, roll up. Now let's check that shoulder stability again. We're gonna come onto your elbows, right side again. We're gonna work our legs a bit more. So bend both legs. Send that left hip down. Stabilize the shoulder, just like we did earlier. Send that left leg long. We're gonna lift up and lower. So your starting position is straight out, and then you lift about an inch. 2 more. 1, externally rotate, same thing, lift up, and down. Staying lifted. More. Back to center, internally rotate. What? Lift. Not gonna get very high. Staying lifted, I was collapsing. 2. 1. Back to center, parallel. Let's do circles. So brush the floor and then come back up. Brush the floor and come back up. Reach through the heel. 2 more. Back to center. We're gonna reverse it. Active bottom leg. This is all hard. You can poke around. Make sure you're working. Light on that elbow. 2. 1. And then bend it in. Right, sit up. Same thing other side. Lighting up. Lift up. Bend. Great. Go straight. Lift. And then lower. So make sure your IT band is going straight up and you're not rotated yet. Reaching through that heel, quads are lifted. You're sending your heel, but everything goes up. 1 more. Externally rotate. Lift. Down. Doing great. Twice more. Knees going up, right? 1 more. Back to the center. Internally rotate. Lift. And then lower. Lift and lower. 3 more. Shift that shoulder. Back to center. Circle. Sweep down and up. Keep drawing that belly in. Your ribs in the front are trying to go to the back ribs. 2 more. Oh, yes, and reverse it. Get the shakes. 3 more. 2 more. And 1 more. And then bend. Good. To your back. All the way. Alrighty, hopefully you have lots of space. Kind of like we're doing our helicopters with our arms. We're gonna do them with our legs. You can be curled up if you want, or all the way down. I think I'm gonna curl up. All right, heavy tailbone. First, your legs are zipped together, glued. And then send those legs up. All right, we're gonna open them up to the side just a couple times. This is pretty much our last hard bit. Zip, zip, zip. Make sure you kiss them in the center. 3 more. 2 more, maybe curl a bit more. Last time. All right, now they're open. Your right leg goes down as your left leg comes up towards your nose and then back to center. And then you're going to reverse it. So just kind of, doesn't really matter what you're doing. It's just kind of throwing them around, but with control. So I don't get very far because, you know, I can't open up into a straddle. I have very tight ligaments. Couple more. So we're doing a couple exercises in one. Last one. Bend your knees, lower your head, and rock side to side. Plant your feet to the side, arms into cactus shape. Lift your toes, heels are grounded. Drop your knees down, maybe get a crack. Hold to the side. Keep your left shoulder grounded. Your arms can be out in a T if you need. Nice little rotation. And back to center, other side. Right shoulder's grounded. Center. I lied. One last thing, because we're working on our shoulders. I want to do some push-ups. So come back up. Hands and knees. Roll those shoulders up, back and down, nice and stable. I'm going to do my push-ups on my knees today. I'm going to draw my legs together, walking my knees back. Shoulders right over wrist. Flip those toes up. Nice long line. Elbows come back. And then come back up. So not rounding forward in the shoulders, so broad collarbone. You're trying to pinch those shoulder blades together. Together and back. 3 more. 2 more. Don't let that belly flop down. Last one. Let's hold it. All right, hug those elbows in. Belly in. Everything tight for 3, 2, and 1. Pushing all the way up. Sit back in child's pose. You deserve it. Reach those fingertips long. Your feet and your legs can be together or as wide as your mat. Stabilize those shoulders. And then just do a little cat-cow here. So lift your belly up, round to the back. And then coming down. And up. It's more just a cat rather than a cow. 2 more. Next one. All the way up. Sit on your heels just for a second. Palms facing forward. Take some deep breaths. Enjoy your shoulder stabilization workout. 2 more, guys. And last one. You're finished. Gracias. Hopefully you learned something today. And we'll be a little bit more mindful when you're working on your laptops, washing dishes, on your motorbike, all that stuff. So broad, beautiful collarbone. Thanks, guys. See ya.